Alright, and we are back with some more Kubera. Hopefully the first one of these has done well. I don't know, I'm recording this literally the day after. But anyway, these are going to be a frequent thing. Every Friday, I'll be uploading Kubera to the channel. I believe I said that at the end of the last video. But either way, without further ado, let's continue with Kubera Season 2. Stop worrying about it and catch him, before his friends figure out what's happening. Yes, understood. Hoti Indra. What the? I used it because I thought something was there, but I guess not. That's strange. I've never been wrong about something like this. Ron Syrov, did you just use Hoti Indra without calculating? So what? You said the error disrupts your calculations anyway. That does not mean you don't need to calculate. Please, get Yuta and stay close to me. If nothing happened, you should just let it go. Damn, he talks too much. Okay, let's go, Yuta. Damn it. I think the trap is broken because of the electrocution. Anyway, did you just see that Hoti Indra just now? The spell activated faster than we could detect it. That's why the magic defense system couldn't block it. That would be impossible even for the #1 ranked magician. What was that? Was there an error in the system? Damn it. That system was really expensive. What should we do? It looks like high-level magicians are amongst them. Should we just stand down? Things might get complicated. No, we can't do that. If it was just a normal transcendental skill by a sword, we could have just walked away, but I just can't figure out what kind of attack that was at all. I must find out what it is. I think it's just you are attacking normally. Then, should we use that? Yes, it looks like we have to. The Bonds of Blood Cloak, the god-level item of primeval god Kali, which can even catch an Astika if it's in human form. But do we think that because Yuta is of the Chaos tribe, he might have some sort of resistance to this, given the Chaos tribe's connection to Kali? And I believe Yuta is actually the son of Kali anyway, in some means at least. So, something tells me that that might not work, but also I am partially worried that that will work. Season 2, Chapter 3, Lost 3. Calibloom Checkpoint. President, just tell me the truth. You got the A+ rank so that you can sponsor like this every day, right? Mind your own business. I'm sure I heard that you weren't good at magic earlier. Then, how could you be an A+? There are no rules that say you have to use magic during the magic test. What? Tara Khan. Yeah, we already know who she is. Magic ranking 9. Wouldn't it be problematic if you just let anyone pass through like this just because they're a human? Come on. How could they cause problems when they're not even a half, along with being a sponsor? Along with me being a sponsor. They could be stronger than expected, along with the possibility of being a bad person. But still a human. In a city full of magicians and fighters, it would be suicide to cause trouble on their own. Why? Are you gonna try to cause some trouble? You're gonna have to beat me first. If I have to fight you, that won't be good. You're pretty funny. It's just because he's nice. It's just because Gadhav is nice that he's saying that. Treatment is finished. That will be 5 gold. I don't have any cash. I'll use my card. It'll be 10 gold if you use your card. Wow, that's a rip-off. What is that sword? You never let it out of your hand. Ah, that's because it's expensive. Collecting weapons is my hobby, so I'm a sucker for items like this. At least, I collect them legally. But there are a lot of weapon collectors in this city, and amongst them, there are some who would use any means necessary to get what they want. I see. Then, what about the sword of... So Gadhav is also after it. Interesting. Hey, hang on. You can't just leave like that. Let me pay you 5 gold before you leave. 10 gold. How can you call yourself a friend? Yes, there's no need to rush. Just like that human said, it would be suicide to cause any trouble inside the sea. I don't have the strength to face many magicians right now. Things will only turn messy if I rush things, so let's patiently wait for my chance. And like that, I received the staff of Agni from Miss Lorraine, and defeated a woman who seemed to be the leader of the Surahs. Who is that next to the princess? No clue. He looks kind of like an airhead. He is. Was the staff of Agni that powerful? Most of the Surahs that attacked that day were 4th or 5th stage Unpani, and some of them were Rakshasa, and yet you defeated their leader that easily? A Terra Magic Union. President could not attend due to other business. I heard that the head of Magic Union fainted from overworking. Really? Brilith, what are you saying? What you are saying is hard to believe. Even your mother, who is very skilled in using the staff of Agni, could not handle that many Rakshasa. A Terra Magic Academy. Director is late due to other business. Is that really him next to the priestess? I think so. But by looking at how she's talking, I guess the truth can't be told yet. It'll be hard to convince them like this. Well, the truth is, it wasn't me who used the staff. I'd like to introduce this man. Staff of Agni expert, Mr. Idiot Smith. Idioty Smith. None of you may not know Mr. Idioty Smith, but he is number one when it comes to knowing how to use the Staff of Agni. Oh, Jesus. Idioty Smith? What kind of name is that? Anyway, is she saying that he knows how to use the staff that well? Even if he is an expert, that power was... But if he is close with the priestess... I was wondering the same thing. How could he just enter the temple sanctuary? Damn it, what do I do? Brilith, not just anyone can enter the temple sanctuary. Why was Mr. Idioty Smith there at the time? Well, you see... I guess I have no choice but to tell it says, Mr. Idioty Smith, we're lovers! The priestess's lover? That isn't forbidden, but why would you choose a loser like that? This isn't right. Is it okay for a priestess? It's okay for a priest, but a priestess shouldn't be allowed to date. Wait, isn't that being sexist? Why is it okay for a priest, but not a priestess? The image of a priestess is... I think it's okay. Brother's mother was a priestess as well. That's different, because she became the priestess after she was married. Oh my god, my mouse just went fucking sicko mode. Jesus. And she barely saw her husband after she became priestess. Do you really think that is normal right now? This is total chaos. Why would you say such a thing? Excuse me, everyone. I think there are some miscommunications. Mr. Idioty Smith and I are just friends. As the fire priestess, the only one I think about is Agni. Oh, fuck! You see? I was right. The only one she thinks about is me. Oh, shit! Okay. Bold. Very, very bold, Agni. I mean, to be fair, he did say, you know, Vishnu, I'm not responsible for what I'm about to do. It's not my fault, okay? Not my fault. You would have seen this coming, right? It's not my fault. Oh, I fucking love Agni. He changed? He said Idioty Smith looked like an airhead. He said Idioty Smith was a loser. Then could it be those flames? Lovers! Lovers! Wow, his glasses were hiding such a handsome face. If Ruth saw this, she would go nuts. She saw. From the part where she said, lovers, he said, what are you doing? Now I will. Now I will? What will he say? My mouse will pisses me off. He said he couldn't tell the people that he is a god. Did something change while he was in the god realm? Maybe he has a plan. What do I do now? He has no plan at all. Yes. Everyone, please ignore what you have just seen. I'm the priestess's boyfriend, Idioty Smith. I'm sorry. Fine. All of you probably figured it out by now anyway. Let me properly introduce myself. I am the source of all fire in the universe. As a being who was born from the first embers and will die with the last ember. I am God Agni, the owner of the staff of Agni. Season 2, Chapter 4, Lost Fall. Go to the Fighters Union and tell them that today was just another fine day. I'll be back after looking for a place where this guy can stay. Okay? Oh, and practice your transcendental skill. I'm going to check up on you later. Okay, can I go now? Say bye before you go. See you later, Tio. Goodbye to you too. Okay, bye. Can't even remember the last time when a young girl was nice to him. What a lively child. What is your relation with her? She seems to be a Yaksha half. She's my daughter. Not my biological daughter, of course. I adopted her. So, she is legally my daughter. After the upheaval, I met Elwyn after losing all my parents and siblings. Elwyn was wandering amongst a pile of corpses, looking lost and confused from being freed from emotion nor resonance with the Yaksha. She was all alone, just like me. I'm sorry to hear your parents passed away from the upheaval. No, my parents didn't die. They went to the Sura realm during the confusion of the upheaval, and when the upheaval had ended, the Sura realm had been sealed from the human realm. Both of them are probably dead by now, since the Sura realm is not a place where they could survive for more than 15 years, my mother being a quarter and my father being a half. But I want to believe that they are still alive, even though I know it's just false hope. Fuck. She's someone God Hava can relate to. He understands exactly what it's like. We're here. That thing on the top of the hill is the checkpoint of Caliblu. Oh, then let's hurry and go through so we can eat lunch. Hey, kid, is eating all you think about? Don't call me kid, it's Lise. Stop calling her Ran Saroth. I feel bad for the kid. You people. Beep. Target is now in range. Before activating the Hide of Bondage, I will run a measurement for the transcendental value. Measuring target's transcendental value. Target locked on. Transcendental value influences the power and variety of one's transcendental skill. Did the last, did it hear me when it said I don't like saying transcendental? Of one's transcendental skills. Pureblood humans have almost no transcendental value. Okay, better safe than sorry. If it's a normal human and a half, problems will arise. Measuring transcendental value. Beep! Transcendental measurement complete. 1350. In cases where the target is suppressing their transcendental value, actual value can be higher than the number shown. Ah, I knew it. I really do have an after this. 1300 means it's a half for sure. And it's a pretty strong half too. Oh, it's not a half, lady. It's not a half. Yes, and it also means we can capture it with the Hide of Bondage, because the Hide of Bondage can capture the target with the highest transcendental value in range. But Asha's there. But Asha is there. Asha, who knows? I'm kind of still uncertain as to Asha being completely human. If I'm being honest, something tells me they are not. And also, I get this weird feeling that at some point we're going to see Sura magic. And if anybody uses Sura magic, it's going to be Asha. Having a stealth skill, along with being indestructible due to being a god level item, it will 100% capture the target this time. Huh? Something has been strange since earlier, but this time it feels like my mother is behind. Because it's the cloak of Kali, yeah. Mother? No, she isn't alive. That isn't Mother. That's the Hide of Bondage. Why is it here? Nice! Once a target is located, no one can run away. Surrendering yourself would be... Yeah. It's not going for Yuta, is it? What? What happened? Why is it just going past him? Isn't it supposed to go... after the type with the highest transcendental value. Don't tell me it's malfunctioning. Do you know how much it costs just to activate that thing? No way. I'm taking the measurements now. Measuring transcendental values found within a 100-meter radius. There isn't anyone else in the area, so one of them must have a value higher than 1350. Oh my fucking god. 17,860. We know 1350 is fucking Utah. Some of that will be Ran, or is that all Ran? No way is that Ran. There's no fucking way that's Ran. No fucking way. No way is that Ran who has that high of a No. I forgot Ran was there. No way. Hey, wait, something's not right. Huh? What do you mean? Besides me being hungry, I don't see any problems. Huh? Hang on. Where's Yuta? No, I'm not talking about you. Something feels really wrong right now. Watch out! Hey, kid. Didn't you just hear that voice now? I told you, I'm not a kid. Huh? Am I hearing things? No, I heard it just after Yuta disappeared. This could be his transcendental skill. So, does this mean there's something dangerous we need to watch out for? Okay, I have no idea what we're dealing with, but I better use a spell. Hoti... Once was enough. No more magic without calculating. I could not care less if you want to die alone, but don't take the rest of us with you. Kubera, One Last God. Season 2, Chapter 5. Lost 5. But the thing I really like about the episode titles in this is not only do they all encompass the arc that they're covering, something I've started to dislike with Tower of God, where the chapter titles just change every like 4 or 5 chapters, and it's like, are these really 4 or 5 chapter long arcs? I know Kubera has a few of them, but like, you know what I mean. It covers it, and also the titles can often have more than one meaning. It can refer to more than one thing, and I'm starting to get a different vibe from Lost. Initially, it's because, oh, they're lost because of the chaos, closed space, manipulating, messing with calculations, so the teleport put them somewhere they didn't expect to be. But now I'm thinking Lost might refer to whoever's going to get snagged up by the Cloak of Bondage. I'm running... Lisa's got to have some amount of transcendental value, right? Because of the god level item, because of the power of a name. Asher's going to have some. I expect Asher to have some. I have nothing to base that off of, other than, the planet she's from, clearly originally from, given how she knows the waterways of that planet. But I'm really, really sus about Asher. Gosh, it's so late. For such an important meeting, people would be nagging about this for sure. I seriously should consider stepping down as principal or something. Prawl Aegis. Quarter, age 90. Principal of the Atera Magic Academy. Don't quarters age like a quarter of the rate of people? Or half the rate? Half the rate of people? He looks really old. Like, I know his hair looks fine, but it's probably because he's tired, but as someone that's 90 and a quarter, you wouldn't expect him to look this old. Given that Kasak is 100 and something, and he's a half, and he looks really fucking young. What are you doing here? Please leave me alone. But you're the Union Master. You should be attending the meeting. Huh? Wow. Wow, that's just wow, that's crazy. What was that? Is he real? This is not a dream, right? Is the meeting over? Of course it was real. I'm still shaking. Me too. But I'm shaking because he was so hot. No, I didn't mean that. Jeez. Women. I feel a little sad since I was a fan of the priestess. But anyway, we're lucky we kept our mouths shut during the meeting. Those who called him stupid and loser volunteered to donate 1,000 gold to the temple. So funny. Or them. What else could they do? Better do that than finding themselves on an express train to hell. So, well... So that's what really happened. Lilith really did summon God Agni. I should reconduct the research of the relation of the DNA on summoning. Roosh, you somewhat have very keen insight. You noticed the summoning before anyone else. I don't care about keen insight. I'm so jealous that my stomach hurts. Do you need a healing spell? No, jeez. That's not what I meant. Just jealous that Agni's hot and taken. What was that? Is it okay for everyone to know this? Then why did you tell me to hide your presence for the last 10 years? No, I'm sure you aren't allowed to, right? The whole thing is a mistake, right? Oh no. What if the summoning gets cancelled? I won't even have enough lifespan to summon him again. What do you know? Is there some kind of penalty or something? If this harms Agni in any way, he's only here because of me. It's all my fault. Don't just stand there. Say something. Are you even listening to me? It's strange, isn't it? It's strange, isn't it? Why do you think you've never seen visions of her future, when you've been using insight on her to read her thoughts for over 10 years? I know the reason, Agni. But I'm not going to tell you. A bum like you has no right to know. The only thing I can tell you is that even if you defeat me here and stop her lifespan from being reduced, all of your efforts will be in vain. It's okay. There's no penalty, and I'm absolutely fine, so you can boss me around publicly now, priestess. Then why did you have to tell me that I had to hide you for all those years? Ah, that's because I thought it'd be bothersome if people knew about it. Just because you thought it was bothersome? Yeah, that's it. Do you know how much trouble I've gone through in the last 10 years to hide you? Wow. Whoa, the priestess is beating up like the god. You are aware that this is not the time for playing footsies, right? Ah, that's right. You and I have things to discuss, son of the Dragon of Destruction. Seriously, how can a double A eavesdrop? Hey, wait, It's just that something felt wrong, and that gives you the right to use magic without calculating and even a target. Ah, well, but Yuta's gone as well. It's Yuta. Sorry, I was talking to Asher. I didn't mean to leave you behind. Let's hold hands from here on, so that I won't lose you again. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like holding hands? I didn't know until now, and held your hand so many times. Why are you giving me this? I wish you had you. I wish we had your notebook. Fine. Your notebook. Fine. I don't know why you want me to carry it, but I will. What? So is it? Who's it going for? Is it going for... What? I'm so confused. Because that's the cloak speaking to Yuta. Error. Oh, is Yuta no longer suppressing his energy? Is Yuta not suppressing himself? It's okay. I'll repair the machine later. Let's hide... The hide of bondage is working just fine. And the target is changed back to the half we wanted from the start. Who is it going after before he stops suppressing? And we succeeded in capturing him. What is that thing? Stay here. It's no ordinary trap. But Yuta's caught. Yes. And not only that, he's going to disappear. What? Yep. Next chapter. Blood. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, that'll do for the for this. If you made it this far, make sure to like, comment, sub, hit the notification bell if you feel like staying up to everything I'm putting out, and there'll be a link in the description. Go follow me over on Twitter so you can stay up to date with all the random bullshit I'm saying whenever I feel like it. I'm not exactly frequent, but hey, if you care, head on over. But anyway, with all that said, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you all next time for another video. Ta-ta, for now.